What's up, y'all? Today's episode is brought to you by Cash App. I love it. So easy to use, so quick and easy to sign up. And look, man, I love the perks that come with it. Cash App is more than just a safe way to send and receive money, okay? With the Cash App card, you get tons of perks without hidden fees, all right? Think early access to concert pre-sales like Kendrick Lamar and that little cutie blonde Sabrina Carpenter. She's so cute. Plus discounts on everyday purchases at brands you're probably already spending money on. It also keeps your money safe by automatically flagging suspicious transactions and letting you lock your card instantly if it's ever lost or stolen. So for a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code CashApp10 in their profiles at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures.
Dudes behind the foods. Yo, it's the dudes behind the foods. Dudes behind the foods. Yeah, it's the dudes behind the foods. That's actually really fucking good.
Is this how Q dances? We're going. This is how Q dances.
Wow.
And he goes, Daddy, dance with me. Dance with me, Daddy, dance with me.
Daddy doesn't have an OnlyFans yet, so I'm going to leave that later. It doesn't matter what comes, the festival of life. We're meant to be full of life. Nothing gets to you, stay fresh and cool. We're meant to be full of life. Mentos better. Mentos, the fresh maker.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
What do you got for us, dog? I'm hungry.
Breakfast.
Break that puss.
I got breakfast for us. A breakfast burger.
Yum.
Which, by the way, the first time I ever had a breakfast burger was at Denny's. It was their midnight slam burger, hash brown.
Fire.
Dog, if you would have had that at any other place and it wasn't Denny's, people would be fucking raving about it, right? But people, once again, they hate.
Hate just to hate.
Oh,
Well, hello.
look at that.
Well, hello.
Look at that sexy shit right there, dude. And then,
Hold on, I need a hockaloogie. Excuse me. Done.
carne breakfast burrito.
Oh, well.
And here we go.
Look, give me the half of that burrito, dog.
Dude, they sliced it in half for us, which is amazing.
Yes, hot sauce in my burrito, baby. Thank you.
Our hot sauce coming very soon.
Yeah, we actually have been in the process of doing stuff with it. We got a name. We got
Yes.
other shit. So stay tuned for that.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't eat cheese, but I will do it for the show, you know?
I eat cheese every day.
Yeah, good for you. Whoop-de fucking do, dog.
All right,
Look
man.
at your beautiful skin. Okay.
But hey, I fart up a storm though, huh?
Yeah, me too. You know, a lot of things make me fart in my big age. And not just dairy, dog. Hold on, let me take a bite here. Great.
Meat,
Mhm.
borado, cheese.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna get some chips from the last episode.
Mhm.
You know, arugula will get you gassed up, dog.
Really?
One time, so me and Chia always used to get arugula salads. And then at night, we'd be like, what the fuck? Why are we so gassy?
Oh, chia too.
Chia too, until we Googled it. Arugula will make you gassy, bro. That shit will have you blowing up a storm.
Dude, I think if chia farted in front of me, I would cry laughing. I would literally cry laughing.
Her farts were so bad the other night, and she knew it too. So I came into the living room. And she's like this. She's like this on the couch. Oh my God. Forcing farts. Oh my God, my farts are terrible. She's like, oh, babe.
Yo, she's fucking weird, dude.
She's just trying to get it out.
To fucking position your ass like a cannon is fucking wild, dude.
And they were bad. I walked into the room. I wasn't even near her. I had walked into the cloud. I was like, oh God, is that you?
What does she eat?
I don't even know. I think she just,
Oh God. Jesus Christ, woman, get it together. Fucking sign the divorce papers right now.
I think she hadn't shitted the whole day before, so it was like a fresh off the poo right in there, ready to go.
Those are the worst farts.
Uh-huh.
It's just air passing through a dookie.
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst.
Mm-hmm.
If Chia farted a loud fart in front of me, I would fucking die laughing. I would cry laughing, and it would make me love her even more, though.
Of course. You gotta come over more, man. Oh, here's what we'll do.
Oh, I miss the kids.
Come over one night. We'll cook some fucking frijoles, some arugula, some cheese, some queso.
I'll lock the door, turn on the heaters.
Okay, there's like a sauna in there. Some wet ones, dog. You know, wet farts smell worse than dry farts. Because like if you like fart in the shower, it like just exaggerates and just totally enhances the stench. Because of the way the molecules work.
It just traps into all the air.
Pretty much.
It's so gross.
One time, you know how asparagus makes your pee like smell like farts, right? Or just
It's some weird smell.
yeah. So one time, me and Chia started. When we were dating, we're showering together, and I love asparagus with my steak, right? So we went to a little steak restaurant or had some asparagus. We're showering together. I peed. She's like, "Is that your pee?" She was like, it smells like you are like literally farting out of your penis. Like it was so gross, dog.
Farting out of your penis.
It's terrible.
Just her on the edge of the couch farting away is hilarious to me.
Yeah, I looked over.
That is hilarious.
I was cracking up, and then I was like, "You want sex or?"
You want to have sex or what? Just don't hit it from the back.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh no,
No.
oh no, girl. Why do you think I'm here?"
That's exactly what I want. Right? When you tell me when you're fart so I can plug it in.
She explodes.
My hair goes.
I love that I've raised children that find farts hilarious. Because we've always just joked about farts, laughed at farts, and I don't know if I talked to you about this, but speaking of this Legoland shirt I have on, when we all went to Legoland, we were playing in the pool, and Chia took Veyda to the bathroom because she's like she has to poo, so took Veyda to the bathroom, came back, false alarm, no poo, swam around with Veyda for a little bit longer in the little kiddie pool. She's like, "Daddy, I have to poo." Okay, rushed, carried her to the pool. When I tell you, she got off of the toilet. Insane. I have never, ever seen a poo this big come from her tiny body. All right. I'm talking about like probably the length, like my hand to like the nape of my.
What the fuck?
So fucking long and girthy, dog. That shit was crazy. I was like, oh my Veyda, oh my God, baby.
How long was she holding that in for?
Bro, I don't know. This was gargantuan, dog. This was crazy, bro. And I'm hyping it up. I'm like, baby girl, good job. This is so big, right? She said, "Take a picture." I'm like, yeah, I will. So I tried to take a picture. I got a picture like right before it automatically flushed down. Thank God. I almost lost it, right? So now it's funny, it's like,
Thank God.
because this shit was a triumph, homie. So now I'm always talking about how crazy this shit was, right? So Veyda in her head, this is like a proud moment, right? Because I'm always talking about how amazing it was. So Chia's homegirl Ida was here from Canada visiting, and randomly Veyda's like, "Ida, Daddy, show Ida the poop. Show
Oh
Ida
my
the poop
God.
from Legoland." And I told Ida the story, and I'm like, I mean, I don't know. Do you want? She's like, "I kind of do. I'm curious now."
She was like, "Get her to a hospital right now."
I showed her. I was like, "Wow, that is impressive."
She's like, "Excuse me for a second."
Yeah, it was pretty cool, man.
Dude, she's a very interesting girl, dude. Definitely you. That child is more you than anything else.
I know.
Were you like that as a kid too?
Which part?
Just the oddity, just really weird.
I got called weird as a child.
Just eating food off the floor.
I was a quirky kid.
Interesting.
Uh-huh.
We've had, because I'm closer to my parents now, we have been, this is probably going to be a deep conversation, but I have been able to talk to my parents in a way that I haven't been able to talk, because we see each other so much more now.
Word.
Right? And so my mom and I got into a big old fight. And let me tell you something, dude. Have you guys seen this clip online? It was like some type of dating show, and I reposted it on my story recently. But there was a girl where basically she was one of the people that were dating that had been recorded, and she was telling a story vilifying this guy, where basically she was saying that he was fat shaming her and body shaming her about something that she ate. Okay. Where he was like, yeah, and he was like, you know, you guys didn't even get to see this because they didn't put it into the edit. But you were basically saying like, oh, is that all you're going? Are you going to eat that before dinner? Basically saying that he was saying like, you eat too much food. I'm gonna buy you food. Why are you eating, you fatty? It was what she's, and he's like, what? Please play the clip back. And then it was the opposite. He was saying, hey, he literally said, hey, he's like, are you eating that before dinner? He goes, because I'm about to buy you the biggest meal ever. Right? So she fucking lied. And then she twisted the whole story. And then obviously everybody's like, what the fuck? That's not what he said at all.
Oh, interesting.
But this happens so often, right? And I don't know if a girl could say this has happened to them from a guy perspective, but I know so many women in my life that have done this, right? Where it's to the point where I started to understand, oh, you're not repeating what was said and what happened. You're repeating how you feel. And how you feel is different from what actually happened. And I've had to have this argument so many times. And this even happened with Mariel too, right? But guess what my saving fucking grace is? Technology. The Ring camera has saved my ass so many times where I couldn't be more grateful.
Yeah.
Because we got into this thing where I was on the couch and I was on my phone and she asked something of me and I remember being very nice to her and very sweet, right? And I said, hold on, sweetie, 1 second. Let me just finish up right here. And that's what I said. And then I go over into the kitchen because a buddy of mine is sending me stuff for topics for the podcast. I was like, all right, cool, great. And then she looked at it, she goes, so I thought you were busy on your phone. Why are you blah, blah, blah? You know, she gave me attitude. I'm like, yeah, I'm still working. We're just going over some funny podcast topics. Right? And she goes, I just don't like the way you're talking to me. Like, you were so rude on the couch to me earlier. And I'm like, what? And so, you know, we get into a back and forth about it. And then she goes and takes a shower to cool off. And I was like, you know what? I was like, maybe I did say it rude. I was like, oh, wait, we have a camera. And I went back because I was second guessing myself. I go back, we look at the video. I was even nicer than I remembered. I smiled at her. I was like, sweetie, hold on 1 second. I'm just going to finish this up, okay? Like that. And then she came out of the shower. I was like, I want you to see something. I show her the video, right? And then she looks at me, she goes, That's it. She goes, And I was like, what do you mean, I went through this whole psychological thing, beating myself up. Like, hey, I could do better with how I speak to my wife.
Yeah.
You see this, and you just go, What do you mean,
Well, look, you know, in those situations, right, there's always a difference of perspective. Different people remember things differently. But one thing that will always be accurate is women will have no accountability.
Yo.
You can go either way on how things were perceived, but at the end of the day, it won't matter.
No. Hey, that's facts. Because it got to a point where I looked at her and I was pissed, right? Because like, you gaslit me into making me feel I'm this disrespectful person. And I went into my own psyche of thinking of how I can be a better husband and how I speak to you. And it turns out I was even nicer than I thought I was. And I go back to it and I was like, hey, if you and I can't agree that you completely misinterpreted this shit, we have nothing. And she looks at me because I'm so fresh and she starts laughing, right? Because she's like, I'm so sorry. I just like, she goes, you're right. It's just like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah. I tell you, that might be one of me and Chia's biggest, I wouldn't even say arguments, but we do a lot of like, I didn't appreciate the way you said that to me. And where the other person will be like, oh, I had no, did I say that? You know, I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of like, hey, I don't remember it that way, but if I came off that way, I'm sorry. The other day she got an attitude with me because she didn't like the way I said something, and I really thought I said it in the nicest way. You know what I'm saying? But
I bet you did.
Yeah. Who knows? I know.
You did.
I know I have a resting, serious face. And also I know that from the homies, from Rick himself, I can have a condescending face. So look, if I made you feel that way, then I will apologize if I made you feel that way. I can't even check our Ring cameras because our Ring cameras are kind of whack sometimes, bro. It only picks up big activity. Our shit's not on 24/7. It only picks up like big movements. So it's like sometimes I'll be wanting to go back and check. Fire, I'm fucking this burrito. Did you kill your burrito half already?
Fucked it
Yo, this is so good. Where's this from? Should we shout that out? This is really good.
It's called Breakfast Spot? Yeah.
Okay, cool. The breakfast spot. Check it. This burrito is great. And I will get a bite of that too. I'm gonna pee and we'll be right back. What's up, y'all? Today's episode is brought to you by Cash App. Now, Lord knows there's different ways to send and receive money nowadays. Technology is wild, but I prefer Cash App. It's so easy to use. Everybody has it pretty much. It's easy to sign up. It was so quick. And look, man, look, Cash App is more than just a safe way to send and receive money. With the Cash App card, you get tons of perks without hidden fees. Think early access to concert pre-sales like Kendrick Lamar and Sabrina Carpenter. Yum, I love that little tiny blonde girl. Plus discounts on everyday purchases at brands you're probably already spending money on. It also keeps your money safe by automatically flagging suspicious transactions and letting you lock your card instantly if it's ever lost or stolen. What, baby? No, I wasn't at no brothel. That wasn't me. That somebody sold my Cash App. And that's why I love it, okay? It's super easy to sign up. And guess what? If your card is boring, you can even draw on your Cash App card personalization feature to make it your own. How fun, okay? So for a limited time, Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code CashApp10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. Here's the voicemail they left me.
This is Mike with the Federal Tax Debt Firm.
Wait, what's the other one? Hold on. Listen to this.
That's a robot. It better be
Mike?
Filipino or Indian.
What the heck? No, here was the voicemail.
Hey, I've been trying to reach you. I need to speak with you, please. Give me a call back at your.
You're so
earliest
bad.
convenience. Thanks.
You're not even telling why. Hey, I need to speak to you.
I know. And then when I call the number back, it's this.
This is Mike with the Federal Tax Debt Firm. Your file came across my desk regarding
Catfished me.
tax debt collection on
Catfished me with sounding like a desperate little man that needs my help.
I get these so often now. It's so bad, dude.
I know.
Like I accidentally picked one up the other day. And dude's clearly from an Indian call center. It's so bad, dude. He goes, you don't, it was like something like you don't, something with taxes or something, just like that.
Uh-huh.
Right? And I'm just like, I just said, why?
Yeah.
Why? Why? I just kept saying, why?
Mhm.
Why? And they just hung up. It's like, come on. Do better.
I used to just do this. Hello. I think, hello. Hello.
What if I just like spoke back to them in an Indian accent? And it's like, you owe me taxes. You owe me taxes.
You taxed my dog.
You tax my dog. How you get number? How you get number? You tax my dog.
You're really-
Motherfucker, dude. These Indian call centers are fucking relentless.
Are you drunk? You're looking red there, dude.
I'm always red, and I'm going back to my original form as a Kool-Aid man.
I'm actually, wow, I'm so full off that half a burrito. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Also, if we talking about getting old, I think my tummy
You
has.
still have to take a bite of this burger, though.
I'll take a bite. My tummy has shrunken. Many things have shrunken on me over the young phase of my life. My tummy, my bladder. I shit. I've always been a big shitter, but I tell you, I poo very often. You know.
I think pooing very often is a good thing, though. I think peeing very often is not.
Yeah, true.
And this is a sign of the diabetes.
Oh God. Well, I don't pee that much. I just have a small bladder, I feel.
Dude, man, diabetes is so fucking rampant. Apparently in America, like 70% of the nation will get diabetes by the time they're 65.
What?
It's like a ridiculous number.
Damn.
We just be loving our sugars, our sweets, and our breads,
I
man.
know, and our salts.
And our salts are
Everything.
Oh God, dude. You know, I will say this. When I get to heaven and I speak to God, I'm like, God, why you do that, man? Why you make everything so good bad for us? I don't get it. Why you do that?
Why everything that's supposed to be bad
And make me feel so good.
You know what it is too? We're a very saucy country. Sauces, everything all dips and shit like that. So full of sugars and salts, you don't even think about it.
And we don't walk anywhere. Like what I noticed about like Japan and France, you know, all the places that I visited, everybody walks to their destination. So they're getting like a minimum of like 6,000, 7,000 steps a day.
Right.
You know, for me, I get like about minimum of 5K a day, but I'm conscious about getting 5K steps a day. You know what I mean?
Well, especially in LA, bro. We don't walk anywhere. In New York, those East Coast people, they actually walk. They walk everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere.
Motherfuckers in New York will be like, oh, yeah, no, I just got off the train. I'm only 12 blocks away. I'll walk over. I'm like, what? I would never.
Dude, that boy Chris Sosa's out in New York now, too. He's full New York now.
Oh, is he?
He's full New York. He got the New York lingo. You know, you heard.
Not gonna lie, it doesn't take long. When I would be filming in New York for Wildin' Out, you're there for 3 weeks, you're already starting to fucking have an accent and shit. It is not difficult to acquire that shit.
I feel like it's like a viral culture out there, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody is doing it. Everybody communicates that way.
Yeah.
You almost feel like you have to.
Right. You switch up the swagger's a little different. Just being out there, you feel like, oh yeah, this is a city that's known for everybody being fucking rude, right? I gotta harden up a little bit, you know?
You know what I like about people from New York though? They don't switch up on you in the sense of if they fuck with New York, any New York slander is not allowed.
Right.
Right? Like even if it's true, right? People be like, you know, in New York, they go, no, fuck that shit. Get the fuck out of here. I'm like, how devoted people are to like New York as a vibe and as a city is actually pretty admirable.
Yeah, man. And you know, one thing I appreciate about New York too, it's similar to LA in the sense that we have the perception of LA, which is Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? Hollywood sign and all the bougie shit. And then there's LA, you know? And then you think of New York, you think Times Square, Statue of Liberty, shit like that. But a lot of New Yorkers, they'll tell you like, I never been to the Statue of Liberty. I lived here my whole life. I never once been to the Statue of Liberty. I hate Times Square. I don't be in Manhattan. Like, you know, they're like, that's the touristy shit. And then there's real New York, you know? Because for years, after being in New York a handful of times, I used to think like, I could never live in New York. This shit is way too busy for me, right? Until I realized, I'd only been to the touristy areas. That's why it was so overwhelming, you know? Until I was really out there in fucking Queens and Brooklyn. I was like, okay, this is, I love this, you know?
I mean, I feel like the few people that I talked to that were like New York people, it's true. It's like they kind of just stay on their block.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is kind of fascinating. Like your whole life, like you're like in your 40s. Like you never walked around outside of this area? Like, nah, this is the spot. I'm not saying that's for everybody, the few people that I did talk to, right? It's like, oh, interesting.
I would tell you this, like that's the difference too. That's the difference between LA and New York. Like, because you will hear people from the East Coast say that LA has bad food, like we don't have good food, because out here, bro, you know, everything's so spread out. LA is huge, especially if we talking LA County, right? That could be anywhere from fucking, I don't know, Paramount, California up to, you know, North Hollywood and shit, right? We just call that shit LA, right? So some will be like, oh, there's no good Chinese food. And we'll be like, oh, you got to go to Alhambra. You got to go to Monterey Park, even though, you know, maybe it's technically not even LA, right? But in New York, everything is very centralized. Do you feel me? Or if it's not a few a walk away, then, I'll hop on the train and I'm there, right? Out here, you got to be stuck in an hour of traffic if you heard about this new restaurant. And I feel like we've been conditioned to be used to that. It's like, okay, fucking, it's a new restaurant in West Hollywood. Fuck it, I'll be in traffic for 45 minutes to try this shit out. In New York, you tell them that, they're like, oh no, that's a mission? No, thank you. You know?
I will say, anybody who says LA doesn't have good food is nonsense to me. Like, and look, they're like, oh, it's because you're from here. I'm not from here. I'm not, right? I've traveled to I counted it, over 32 states now. LA's food is banging, right? Not to say other cities don't have amazing food too. I'm saying LA does have something special, right? And what it is competition, right? You can have a shitty restaurant here, but you won't be lasting here for very long, right? Versus other places, you could do the bare minimum, or even if that, do a lot of dated shit that you've been seeing for years, and your business will still stay open, i.e. Sacramento. It's like that. Sacramento does have really good joints, but they're a little more few and far between, and you have to hunt for it.
Word.
Like when I land in LA, if I open up the Yelp app, I'll see about like 30 restaurants just in one random area that I want to try.
Facts.
Right? Coffee too. There's always a new coffee spot that's here that I want to try. And every time I come back here, I'm like, there's like almost too many restaurants that I won't be able to try today. Right?
I have favorited and have a list of so many restaurants that have popped up on my algorithm that I know I would never eat at. And a big part of that is because I'm a father and my life is over. So I don't go anywhere. But I know there's a lot of good restaurants. Compared to, we go to Regina, Saskatchewan, visit Chia's family, her sister would be like, we just got our first Korean barbecue spot. I'm kind of excited to try that out. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and that's kind of how it is like in Sacramento too. Not that to that extent.
Yeah.
But there will be like a decent spot here. All right. Or there'll be like a decent like spot to go to. But then that's like one of two spots that you can go to that's really good. And there's a bunch of regular shit.
Yeah.
And that's the part that kind of fucks me up a little bit. It's like, damn, if there was a little more competition, people will all have to up their game up a little bit. And all these places that I've been going to and exploring, 4.6, 4.7, 4.8 star, right? In LA, that's 2 stars or shut down.
Yeah.
And it's just the reality of the situation. It's not because they're not trying their best.
Yeah.
It's just there's no competition, so why try better? Why try more?
I'm not gonna lie, dog. When I am looking at Yelp reviews for, let's say, a Thai restaurant or something like that, I look and I see reviews from not Asian people, I tend to take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm looking at an Asian restaurant to eat at, what kind of Asian it is, I'm looking for Asian reviewers. Because, I feel like, honestly, if I'm looking at a sushi spot, I don't care if Becky likes the California rolls. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
that is not what I'm going for, you know?
Dude, I think Thai restaurant reviews are actually the hardest to go by. It is the hardest. Outside of, let's say, like, major cities with a huge Thai or Lao or Cambodian population, you're not going to get good Thai food, man.
It's tough.
And it's like, hey, prove me wrong then, right? Because every time I'm in Los Angeles, we go to even from North Hollywood to Alhambra, right? You're not going to want the Thai food from Alhambra. You're going to want it from fucking North Hollywood. It's so vastly different. Like, I remember when I first came to LA and I went to Thai Town, I was like, yo, I've never had Thai food like this in my life.
Yeah.
And I always kind of liked Thai food, never really loved it. I come over here, they're like, oh, different areas got different cuisines. I'm like, well, and you already know, what's one of my favorite sausages? Thai sausage. The Lao sausage, Thai sausage.
Yeah, that one.
Hella good. Never had that until I didn't know it existed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, that's the difference. Like every time I see I went to Sacramento, I can see like Thai food reviews. I went to like 2 last week. Oh, no. It's your mom's face.
My mom's face, 100%.
It was like,
yeah.
Like, what is this, man?
Yeah. You grow older and you understand your mom's face. When I was a little kid, I was like, man, why is she so picky? Why is she complaining about everything? And you get older, you realize everything sucks.
It was, and these restaurants had 4.8, 4.7.
4.8. 4.8, what that?
They did.
One day.
Did taste.
Throw it.
Throw it. Hey. Food this? The food this.
Hey. Sawed it. Sawed it.
Sawed it. Yeah. Did now? Yeah, did now. Man, if I don't speak Thai. It's like,
Me need.
Don't did.
Hey.
Don't. I want to go to a restaurant now and do that and see if they assume I'm speaking another language. I want to do that so bad. Hey, did now. Now did.
Hey. Why do you do that?
Why do you do that? Winnie.
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 Yeah, that's why I made it a point as I got older. You know, when we first got the Thai food restaurant, when we first got Thai Smile, when I was like 10, and I was inviting, if I would ever invite homies over, I kept it so basic because in my head I'm like, oh, people are not gonna appreciate the real Thai shit. So I get them some pad Thai, some fried rice, some chicken wings. I'm like, and I would have everybody just eat that, right? Because they was like, what should I order? I'm like, oh, get some pad Thai, maybe some pad see get some fried rice, whatever. And as I got older and I began to really learn about the different Thai like dishes and the different areas and the shit you don't normally hear about, I was like, I need to put people onto the real shit. I can't have people just thinking it's pad Thai, you know?
I don't think I ever ordered fried rice at a Thai restaurant.
Oh, ever?
Maybe like somebody will order it on the table, we'll try it, like the
Yeah.
pineapple fried, the Thai fried rice. But in terms of a category of food that I want to order at a Thai restaurant, fried rice is like at the lowest fucking rung. Because the other shit is so fucking flavorful. I just want regular rice with it or sticky rice.
No, I feel you. But I'll tell you this, though. My mom's fried rice, dog.
Well, everything your mom makes is hella good, dude.
Bussin'.
So fucking good, man.
Yeah.
My mom like cooks so much food for us right now. It's so good. And I didn't realize how good my mom's food was until other people eat it. And they go, damn, this is good. I was like, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, it's food. You know, it's like the food you grew up with. And then I'm like, oh, okay. She does do something special.
Okay.
It's some good shit.
We got to do it, man. I got to do it one day. I'm pulling
You
up.
have sex with my mom and I have sex with your mom.
You know what? Let's make it happen, man.
All right. I don't think so. I don't think so.
You think you can... You think you're grossing me out right now? No, sir.
I've already masturbated to your mom multiple times.
Now you talking my language, okay?
Now you speak up my language.
Hey, miso. Suck it.
Oh, you're so lucky my mom's last name is so fast. Hey, Mr. Chang Mananang Su. Eat Dutch. Eat Dutch. Now hot.
Comment.
Comment. Comment. Stroke. When. So gross.
Shout out to our moms.
Oh, dude, man. You know that clip we posted of us laughing at your dad dying.
Yeah.
Even when I say it out loud, it's so ridiculous. Some people found it very disrespectful.
You know, I think some people just didn't understand why it was funny.
Yeah, it's crying through pain.
Yeah, and it's also like, you know, the thing about laughing at death or someone dying, it's so like, it's also so taboo. Like, you're not supposed to laugh at shit like that. So it just makes it extra funny. You know what I'm saying?
It was, you know what made me laugh so hard? It wasn't me saying listen, it was you immediately laughing right after it. And I was like, this motherfucker.
I know, because that was the thing. I was thinking the same thing before you said it.
And that moment of silence. You that, oh shit. And then there was like 2 seconds of silence. And that shit fucking killed me, dude.
Oh man,
Oh.
It's so good. Yeah, like I said, that's probably the longest we've laughed at one joke.
That might have been the hardest I've laughed in my life.
I agree. I think the same.
And I've laughed pretty hard at things. And I think the other 2 times were actually here.
Yeah. Chia commented, she's like, I don't think I've ever seen you laugh that hard, ever. And I think she's right.
I don't think so either.
And on the replay, because I sent you this the other day, like on the replay, if we talking about the what it clip versus my dad's dying clip, I probably still can laugh pretty hard at what it. Dad's dying clip has lost a little bit of steam for me on the rewind, but
I
man.
rewatched that shit so many times. It's so stupid.
Which one? My dad dying?
Yeah.
Especially if you watch the 4 full minutes, it's great because you see us like building and then going back again.
I'm like trying to move past it, but I can't.
Because I'm still dying.
Yeah. I'm like, stop laughing, dude.
Oh man! All right, guys.
Shout outs to Poopy.
Shout out to Poopy. I'm gonna give Poopy a call, make sure he's okay. We'll be right back.
Oh, when I was with my mom. So you just go back to that thing of like kind of gaslighting you. So I was with my mom. I was sitting on the couch. And oh no, she woke me up to go because I didn't prep the bottle. But my mom comes in the room hella loud. She's fucking loud,
Yeah.
right? Mind you, She's there in the morning so I can get some sleep.
Mm.
She comes in and she's just like, the baby bottle's not ready. Like super loud. I'm like, whoa. I fucking wake up. I'm like, yo. I was like, Mom. I was like, the volume. Just keep it down a little bit. Right? That's all I said.
Yeah.
I go there and then she sees me measuring up the baby formula and I'm putting it in. And she goes, oh, how much do you put in? Oh, how many scoops you put in? I was like, it's 25 grams. Cool. And then she goes, oh, 25 grams. This is all on video. And then she comes back and she goes, in Korean, if I were to translate it, she goes, I don't like the way you fucking talk to me. Right? And I'm so taken aback because, by the way, before this, we were playing with the kid, having a good time laughing.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. She goes, I don't like the way you fucking talk to me. And I'm like, I didn't know she was talking to me.
Yeah.
Because I'm so confused because we were having a good time.
Well, she asked you how many scoops and you replied with your stupid math.
She was looking at the scale. I was like, oh, it's 25 grams. And she goes, oh, 25. And I'm like, what? What? I was like, are you talking to me? She goes, yeah. Like, the way you talk to me is so disrespectful. I was like, wait, you asked me how much it was. I said 25. She goes, yeah. What you should say is, translated, Mom, it's not this many scoops, but this is a scale. And so when you use a scale, it's 25 grams. I'm like, and I looked at her, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Are you insane? I was like, who would say that? Who? I was like, what are you saying? Like, you're just being unreasonable.
Yeah.
I'm like, who am I? And she goes, you know what? You're nowhere near as good as your wife. It's like, your wife is so much better than you. And I was like, that's how she would say it to me. I was like, yeah, because you're the mother-in-law. I'm your son.
Yeah.
We just communicate directly. Dude. And she was like, fuck this. I'm done. I'm going home. I'm like, you didn't even drive here. How would you go? She goes, I'll walk. Oh, you're gonna walk like 45 miles?
I hate when moms get like that, dog.
Yeah. Like, are you kidding? So she's rolling out the door.
Yeah.
I literally grab her. I'm like, you're not leaving. You can't walk 40 fucking miles.
Yeah.
You know? And so I grab her. I'm like, don't leave. What is the problem?
Yeah.
I was like, and I told her too, I was like, this is your problem. You don't know how to talk your feelings out. You immediately go, I'm done. I'm angry. Fuck everybody. I don't even know what the issue is.
Yeah.
So we can't solve this, right? She starts crying. Right? And I'm like, what the fuck? And so I had to stop and went through this whole thing with me and Mariel, where I was like, damn, maybe I was disrespectful, right? And I was like, hey, and I just hugged her. I was like, hey, if I was disrespectful, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I hugged her. She was just like, she starts laughing a little bit. We start joking around and I go back to the video. I was once again even nicer than how I remember. Now I'm mad. Yeah. Right? And I go back to her. I was like, so you said that I was rude. I was like, how did I say 25? She said, you said it like this. No joke. This is how she goes. You said this. 25. I was like, I yelled? She goes, you yelled at me. Repeated the video. I go, Mom. I was like, oh, it's 25. Like that. She looked. She goes, it doesn't matter.
What did I say earlier about women?
Dude, I was so mad. I got mad at my mom, and I also got re-mad at Mariel. Because both of the women in my life did the same thing to me. Yeah. Right? And then I called Mariel, and then she was like, are you mad at me? I was like, I'm not mad at you. But can you understand why two of the most important women in my life just gaslit me? And I should be upset, right? She goes, yeah, it's understandable. I was like, okay, at least you recognize that, right? Because this is not fair now. Because I've done work. Yeah. And nobody's recognizing the work to the point where I feel like if you guys are going to say I'm an asshole, I might as well just be one now. Don't do that to me.
Wait till you have a daughter, dude. I don't know if I've ever told you about this. One time my mom... Okay, look, one time though, dog, my mom had just been doing some yard work in the back, right? I'm over there this was before Q, it's me, Veyda, Chia, my parents' house. My mom, she had like, she came into the house, she had some like gunk on her fingers from the backyard, right? And so then she was coming to like, she was giving some snack to Veyda or something like that, and I don't remember her washing her hands. And I remember seeing the junk on her fingers, and I was like, "Whoa, don't forget to wash your hands." She was like, "I know." She got pissed. I was like, "Mom, I thought your hands were dirty from the. I didn't want you to touch them." She said, "I know everything. I know everything." She goes, I know everything." She got pissed because I told her to wash her hands. So now she's fucking in her feelings, dog. pissed, wouldn't even look at me because like she felt like I was calling her like a dirty whore or something like that.
That's what she heard, though.
Yeah, exactly, right?
That's what she heard. It wasn't what was said,
Yeah.
but that's what she heard.
So now she thinks I just called her like a dirty idiot that doesn't know how to wash their hands before touching my child's mouth. But in my head,
called me homeless, dirty whore. I was like, that's not what I said at all.
I know everything.
I know everything.
So
I'm
then,
the pussy stink. You think I had yeast infection?
yeast it.
Yeast it. Yeast it.
Yeast it. She lifts over her chest. Yeast it.
Yeast it.
So she's pissed, bro, and like literally wouldn't even. I'm like, are you okay? What is going on here, right? Because we were there to have dinner, right? And now Chia's like, Chia doesn't understand Thai, so she didn't know what the fuck just happened, right? So she's all Chia heard was, I know everything. So Chia's like in the corner, wanting to laugh because that's hilarious, but also understands this is a tense moment, right? And Veyda's there, just kind of like, playing around and shit. So now I'm like trying to talk to my mom, figure out what the deal is, why she feels so hurt. She would not talk to me. I'm like, Mom, why? I'm like, why you acting like? Do you want like what? Like we're here to have dinner. And I forgot what she said. She said something like, go. I'm like, Mom, is this how you're gonna act? Your granddaughter's here. I forgot what I said. Something like that. She's like, I don't care. I was like, oh, you don't care? Oh, okay. Okay, so I was like, okay, what if you never saw Veyda again, and this is how she remembers you? And she was like, I don't care. I was like, oh. I was like, okay, you don't care. Okay. I was like, cool. So when I go home today with Veyda, you want me to tell her that grandma says she does not care if she ever sees you ever again. You know what I'm saying? I really have to do that.
Yeah.
Because you have to like you have to make them realize how unreasonable they sound.
Also, too, on top of that, they don't understand how damaging words are.
Yeah, man.
Right? And I had to tell that to my dad because when he gets angry, he's like your mom, where they say whatever comes out and they don't care about the repercussions.
Just because they're angry.
Just because, exactly. And that's I was angry. It's like, I don't give a shit if you're angry. You can't say that to me. And so my dad has this habit of like doing that shit where he said to me, he was mad at my brother and then somehow he got mad at me.
Yeah.
And then he was like, I don't need both of you. I was like, oh. I was like, you don't need us? So you don't want to see your grandchild anymore? He was like, no, I don't need it. I was like, got it. And I hung up the phone. And then my mom calls me. She goes, you told your dad that he can't ever see the kid again? I was like, is that what I said?
Dude.
And I was like, he said that he doesn't need me and your oldest son anymore. He threw us away.
Yeah.
And I said, if you want it like that, I could make it happen. Is that what and he said, yes. She goes, what? Hangs up the phone. Apparently she ripped into him. She's like, you said that to him? And then he's like, of course he has to eat those words. And I was like, Mom, I could send you the Ring camera because it saves my ass once again.
Let me change my settings.
You got to, dude. It's such a saving grace. And you know what really made me feel good about that? Not so much as like, I got you. It's just that sometimes, I don't know if it's because of therapy, I always look inwards now where I just go, maybe I can improve on this. But now it's gotten to the point where I've done a lot of work in the last few years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you soft now, bro.
I'm soft as shit. So now they made me feel like maybe I wasn't doing enough.
Yeah.
And it turns out whatever therapy, whatever shit I've been doing has been working. And I'm still in trouble.
And they don't appreciate it.
Yeah. So
Bitches.
it just gets higher and higher.
No, you're totally right, man. Words do leave their mark.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're a kid, and I try to be so aware of that, especially, when your child starts to, you know that they understand and they remember shit. And I try to be like, I really try to keep my temperament in check and be calm. Because I remember, bro, and look, a lot of it is because there's like a language barrier, with Asian parents. Like, Asian parent might not know how to say, hey, I just need a little space right now. They're going to say, leave me alone. Or, go away.
Die.
Go die.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
Kill yourself.
You're like, what? I just needed some alone. Translate. I just needed some alone time.
We need the fucking Ray-Ban meta glasses for Asian pairs. That'd be so fucking sick. What a good sketch.
Dog, 100%. I already clocked it. Okay, I'll put you in it after I steal your idea.
I'll be your dad again.
Fire. Okay. Because I remember one time, let's see, we're in the apartment in Paramount, so that means I was probably 9-ish.
Clock it. Write that sketch. Let's do it.
Okay. Yes, we will do it. Now that the script is written, I have more time.
Yeah.
So I was probably 8 or 9, and I remember we were at this Mexican restaurant, and my mom had one too many margs, and we were trying to go, and my mom was like just staring at this like menu that was like, I don't know, like an Aztecan design or some shit. She's just staring at it, just zoned out, fucking zooted, bro, looking at this designs of this menu. And I was like, Mom, okay, let's go. She would leave me alone. And I was like, oh,
Wow.
all right. Walked out. And we got home that night. You know, my dad got my drunk mom home, and then he's like, he could tell I was kind of like sad about it. He was like, hey, are you okay? Immediately I started crying. Mom told me to leave me alone. And as like, even though I was a little kid, even though I understand now that my mom just probably was drunk and didn't know how to say like, hey, give me a second.
Yeah.
I remember it. And I remember feeling like hurt by that, you know? So I try to remember that now as a fucking grown man with children.
Man. Like I told my mom this too. I was like, you know, man, we could go into a whole conversation about it, but we're not going to. But I basically told her this was like, you know what sucks is like what dad doesn't understand is that out of all the great things he's done, I only remember the bad things he said to me because they stuck around more.
Mm-hmm.
So when I see him with my son, I'm like, did he do that for me too? And he probably did. But I only remember him calling me stupid. I only remember him yelling at me and, you know, whooping my ass.
Yeah.
I was like, those are the things that I remember the most. And he still hasn't fixed those behaviors. The only difference is that if he puts his hands on me, I'll knock his ass out. So he can't do that.
Yeah, you all big.
So it's like, now he's just like, oh, well, I can't do that. So
Yeah.
but he still says hurtful words. I was
Right.
like, you got to cut that out because he's not going to talk like that in front of the kid.
Mm.
You know what I mean? But, you know, old Korean guys, they went through a lot of shit. Ugh.
You know, I mean, older generations, you know, there's no concept of therapy, no concept of looking inward. I think a lot of them just grew up with a, hey, this is how I am, this is what it is, there's nothing I can do about it. And no one was doing the work for like self-betterment back then.
For reals, dude. You were just called gay.
Yeah.
That was it.
You're like, hey, whatever, my dad called me gay, so you're gay too. How about that?
Morning, gay boy. Shout outs to Asian dads, dude.
Hey, man, and shout out to us for undoing generational trauma, okay?
It ends with us.
Look at that. How about that? Thank y'all for coming with us. Thank you for watching. Buy some tickets to No Chaser live in Seattle because tickets are... it's not...
I will be guest appearing.
No, don't play with them like that.
I'm playing.
If anything, you might see us in New York in a couple months, maybe Las Vegas. Stay tuned.
Dude, let me tell you something.
Uh-huh.
Our shows are fun.
Our shows are so fun.
Yeah, you got to come out.
No Chaser's fun too. Buy tickets. All right, okay, we love you. Bye.
Yo, it's the dudes behind the food.